Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Aradhana, and in today's video I am going to talk about how you should start preparing for UGC-NET English literature. I'm not going to talk about paper 1 because I have made like a lot of videos before about paper 1 and I have talked about English literature as well, but today I'm going to make a whole video on what are the first things that you should do when you are starting for preparation, because a lot of you have been commenting on my earlier videos that you are going to just start preparing for December NET exam and you have no idea that how to start. Mostly people are in post graduation or they have just taken admission in post graduation. So this video is for beginners. If you have no idea how to prepare for NET, what are the sources, materials, all those kinds of things. So yeah, I'm going to cover all of that in this video. And I also give one-on-one paid consultation call to people who have specific problems related to NET. Like some people have given multiple attempts but they are not able to qualify for the exam and they have a lot of problems regarding a specific unit or all those kinds of things. So I give consultation for that. For that you can DM me on Instagram. Link will be in the description and also my handle will be somewhere. Now many of you want to take a look at my notes and I have shown my notes in my videos. You can find them from William J. Long, and in the first, I think in the video I made on how to make notes, I have shown my notes of English literature. You can take an idea from those notes, or if you want to take like a lot of pages to get an idea, then you can buy my cultural studies notes which are available for sale. So, and a lot of you have bought them as well. So yeah, you can do that. For that you have to also DM or email me, whatever you prefer. Okay, now in this video I'm not going to talk about how you need to make note. I'm going to tell you that what are the things you should do in order to make notes, okay, and in order to get all the source material without spending a single penny or maybe just a couple of books or anything, because I did not spend a lot of money, and I'm not saying that those courses are not good. They might be very, very good, and I did contemplate getting a few courses, but I did not take any course and I just bought a few books and they helped me a lot, and I'm going to talk about all of those things in this video. Okay, so now let's get into today's video. Okay, first and the most important thing that I tell in every video I think I have made is that you need to know what is the syllabus. When you know the syllabus thoroughly, then you have the idea that these are the things that I have to prepare, and these are the kinds of things that I am going to read in the coming few months. Okay, so first of all, get the syllabus. I have a syllabus playlist on my channel. You can find that in the description box, and also you can go just on my playlist section of the channel. You will get them very well. Okay, so first thing is get that syllabus. Write down that syllabus, I would say, because once you write down that syllabus, you will kind of get reminded of these are the things, and you kind of get the chronology of the writers from that syllabus as well. So I did that. I wrote down the whole syllabus and I have shown that syllabus in how I qualified NET. Okay, so yeah, write down the syllabus. Get 5-6 pages, punch them in and just write down the whole syllabus. You know the syllabus, then you can start preparing for that thoroughly. Okay, now second thing is start with British literature. A lot of times people ask me if you should start with American because it is short than British, and if you should start with European or Russian or whatever. Just start with British drama, British poetry, British fiction, everything British, because British is like 80% of that, and then drama and American drama and European drama and Caribbean and all those kinds of literature is just 20 or 30% of it. So you have to prepare British drama, poetry, fiction first. British literature से start करो, no matter what. Just start with British literature and then get on with American and then European, Indian and all those kinds of things. You have to prepare all of those, but first start with British, because once you start with British literature and once you get to the point of solving PYQs, you will see that most questions are from British literature, not from American or Indian. British literature, because English literature basically means British literature. Okay, so you have to get on with British literature. Start off with British literature. Right now, if you have no idea what to do, then just go and write down the syllabus. First writer, I think it's Christopher Marlowe or something. Just start with him. Okay, that's it you need to do. Now the third thing is sources. What are the sources you can use during this examination where you don't have to pay a single penny? I'm not talking about taking any course. You can take course. If you have money, you can take course. It is perfectly fine. Okay, if you don't, then start with Wikipedia. I have talked a lot about it in my earlier videos as well. I started with Wikipedia. I had no idea where I should start, so I said just start with Wikipedia. Okay, it's like free and everything is good there, and everything is given in detail. Like for every writer you will get 4, 5, 6 pages, and you can just go either download that Wikipedia page, or you can, you know, just from there only jot down the most important points about certain writers, certain topic, everything. First of all, go on Wikipedia, write down British literature. Whatever comes in the page of Wikipedia for British literature, write down the most important things. Now you know that what is British literature, from where to where, what are the periods of English literature, everything you know. Then get on with one writer, second writer, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay, I think you get the point. That's how you need to start you know, your preparation. You don't have to you know, start from basics. That's what I'm saying. First of all, what is British literature and what comes under British literature, which writers come and what are the periods of English literature. So all of those things, first clear your basics, then get on the writers. Okay, then you can just, you know, prepare 2 writers, 3 writers in one day. It's not a big deal. Now the second source is any book. I did not take any book for English literature as such. Somebody there commented that they were talking about a specific publication that they have taken, and it's a lengthy book and this, and it's a very big book, ma'am. Can I read that book and I just clear the exam? No, a single book cannot help you clear the exam. Okay, you are not going to. For example, if you take any you know, book, for example, you see, if some book is this lengthy, okay, it's 1000 pages. Just reading this book is not going to, you know, help you in cracking the exam. It can help you in cracking the exam, but just not this book. A single book cannot, you know, be enough for your exam. It's not going to be enough for your exam. It is not going to be enough. No matter who tells you this, that you can just buy my book and you will just you know, crack the exam, it's not gonna happen. For paper 1, I can say that you can get any book and you can really clear the exam, but for paper 2 I am not going to say that, because one single book cannot. You can take help of the book, but it's not going to help you. Just a single book is not going to help you to crack the exam. You have to read William J. Long at least for history of English literature. That is one must book you need to have. The second one is M.H. Abraham's Glossary of Literary Terms. That is one book you have to take. These 2 books at least you have to take, and rest you can get material from wherever you want. Okay, Wikipedia or any book. And you know, I use this Truman's book on English literature. I downloaded a PDF of that book. And I used to solve PYQs from that book. I did not read anything from that book. Okay, even though they had given like things on Christopher Marlowe and William Shakespeare and everything, British and American and everything, I did not take help from that. I just followed the PYQs, the practice sets that they had given. So I solved many PYQs from that book, and I think in that regard that book was quite helpful. So you can take any book from any publication and just to get those PYQs, or you can download the PYQs. I downloaded the PYQs as well. I think the people who follow me on Instagram must know. A few days back I shared it on my story that I had all the, you know, previous year question papers downloaded in my laptop. So yeah, I did that. Okay, and then you can take courses. Okay, and then YouTube channels. I have made a full video on the YouTube channels that are very helpful for this exam for English literature, and I will link that in the description, and it will be somewhere here. So you can go check this out after this. And self-study is the most important thing if you are preparing for this exam. For any exam, self-study is the most important thing, because you know, people say that just give me your notes and I will just do that. I have no problem. I can sell my notes right now. Okay, I mean, nobody hates money. Okay, I can do that. Even if even when I was you know, selling my culture studies notes, I told everyone that it's not going to be enough, because every day, you know, the syllabus is getting wider and wider. Okay, more writers are being included, but you can actually take an idea, though I don't think so there is anything to you know, get an idea. Just go on Wikipedia, just start writing, and then you go to some other websites and you add to your notes. That's how simple that is. Okay, then self-study. Make a chart for yourself, make a timetable for yourself, that these are the writers I have to prepare in a week, and then have weekly revisions on Sunday. Don't take any extra work or like any new work. That's what I used to do. And Sunday ko I used to prepare, revise everything I had read in the week before. So that's how I used to do it. And everyone can, I think, change their schedule a little bit, because all of us have different kind of schedule. Like some of you must go to college, and I was also going to college. Okay, I was doing my Byeee when I was preparing for the exam, so it was kind of hectic. I had to make files and everything. I had to do YouTube as well. And so you have to inculcate all of those things in your schedule, and then you have to take out at least 5-6 hours to prepare for the exam. You get my point, I guess. Okay, so that's how you have to do. Self-study is very important. You have to be with yourself. I used to journal also. Whenever you feel that I'm not going to do, I think belief is a very, very powerful thing. If you believe that you are going to get crack this exam, then you are going to. If you have a little bit of doubt that maybe I will not, then that you keep affirming that, and it kind of shows up in your mark sheet or whatever. So yeah, just first believe that it's not a very tough exam and I can do that. And you can only get that belief once you just have a blueprint that this is how I have to prepare and this is how I get to my goal. Okay, so yeah, then PYQs. Download PYQs, take any book or get on. There are, I think, very many online services as well who give you PYQs, though I did not take from there. You can just download PYQs from, I think, NTA's website also had PYQs. You can download PDFs and you can solve them then and there. I have shared on Instagram how I used to solve those PYQs, and I used to write little comments there that whenever I used to fail and all those kinds of things. I'll show somewhere here. Okay, then continuous weekly revision. Weekly revision is very, 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 very important. So that is what I wanted to tell to people who are going to give the exam for the first time in December mostly. Okay, because I know you have no idea, and that's why I think I failed in the first attempt, because it took me a lot of time to get an idea of how I should prepare. Right now, if you don't have any kind of idea, then get the book William J. Long. I have made videos on William J. Long, you can check them out as well. And M.H. Abraham's Glossary of Literary Terms. You will get all sorts of meanings of literary terms in that book. That is a very, 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 very useful book. So get these two books and then go to Wikipedia. These are the 2-3 things. Like what I used to do was that in William J. Long, I used to underline the things. I used to make notes for like an hour only. Okay, because that book, no matter how useful that book is boring. It is boring. I'm going to say that. Okay, and literary terms is good. Okay, and then you go on with, simultaneously you can do that. You're writing about sonnet and you just go to M.H. Abraham's and then you write down a few things about sonnet. It's prepared. This way, prepare the literary terms simultaneously as well for Adha Ghanta, maybe for just half an hour. Give to that. It's just 1.5 hours. Okay, and then you have like almost 2-3 hours left. In that, go to Wikipedia, prepare 1 writer, 2 writer, 3 writers, whatever you feel okay with. Okay, for start slow. Okay, you don't have to first day start reading for like 7 hours or 5 hours. No, just start with 2-3 hours, maybe 2 hours, 1 hour, whatever you think is okay. When you don't feel that kind of burden on yourself that I am, making myself read. No, just start somewhere where you feel comfortable and then increase the time day by day. That's how you should do. And just in 2-3 weeks, you are going to go to 5 to 6 hours and those kinds of things. So yeah, those are some of the things that I wanted to talk about. I think if somebody has any kind of problem, then I think I've solved this in this video. If you are total beginner, then I think you can get an idea of how you should start preparing right now, today. Just don't think about I'll start tomorrow. Just start today. Okay, just start today and use this video as a blueprint. Make it a timetable for yourself right now. Just go to the comment sections and tell me that how many hours are you going to read from now on and for how many hours you're going to give to different sections of the paper. Okay, so yeah, I think that was it. If you people want, I can make a timetable for myself, because I kind of made a timetable for myself. I also made a journal for myself so that I keep myself motivated to what to read. Also, one thing I forgot to talk about is that just keep a journal with yourself, and before the night before any day, just write down whatever you are going to study the next day. Okay, so that when you start in the morning, you don't have to think about ki aaj kya padhna, because when you do that, it takes up your hour or half an hour. Should I read this? No, when you are ending your studies for the night before, you can just say that today I prepared this, tomorrow I'm going to prepare this writer. Okay, when you start in the morning, you can just get on with the writer without thinking about what I have to study, let me see what I have to do today. You don't have to do those kinds of things. Okay, so yeah, I think those are some of the things that I wanted to talk about. I think it was useful for you, and if there is any kind of query, you can comment that down in the comment section. I will totally reply, and if you want to take one-on-one consultation, then you can DM me on Instagram or mail me. So yeah, that's it for today, and I hope I'll meet you in the next video. I really want to make videos on books, because I got like a lot of books on my birthday. So yeah, so the thing is that I wanted to make a vlog video, but I thought this is more important. Before going to that, I wanted to make a book haul video kind of thing, but yeah, this is very important. First you start with that, and then in between I will keep making entertaining videos on books as well. So yeah, that's it for today, and I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.